Hey guys, yeah, no, we are back. Today we're going to be doing some more Apex Legends, but it's going to be a bit of a different thing today. We're going to be doing some just kind of speculating and, well, not speculating. We're going to be looking at a lot of the trailers and all the new stuff that's coming out now that season Apex Legends Legacy is coming out. We've got a lot of information to go through, so let's get right into it. So yeah, no, when I first saw the first trailer, that's when we kind of knew that Valk was coming out. So we'll talk about her first. Valk, when I first saw that it was almost a subtle confirmation that Valk was going to be the next legend, I was kind of disappointed. Valk, to me, was like the least hyped legend because I was really looking forward to having someone that was part of the Titanfall franchise. Like because they said they were going to be big Titanfall, so I was like almost like certain that it was going to be either Ashe or Blisk, and then brought Valk. I was like, come on, like that. I was super disappointed, but I didn't know who Valk was. Like all we knew was she can fly, hooray! But now that we know she's kind of a big player, she's Viper's daughter, and as like an avid Titanfall fanatic, like and a lore buff for different games, I was super stoked to see that Viper was actually getting some more lore. Because when I played Titanfall the first time, Viper was like my favorite. That was one of the best boss fights I had ever had since, like, I don't know. I guess that was the best boss fight since Dark Souls 2 with, I don't know. I don't remember my favorite boss fight from there. It's been a while since I played. Yeah. But either way, like, that was the first boss I'd played in a non-Souls game, period. And to be honest, I really was like, I didn't care for too many of the too many of the Titanfall. A lot of them had decent lore, like Bliss and Viper. Didn't have much lore, but he was mysterious. That's why I liked him. But there was Blisk, there was Viper, and then there was Ashe. Those are the three big lore based, like either lore or mystery or whatnot. But they were the three big bosses in there. You never got to fight Blisk. Ashe is a pretty damn good fight. If you go to my stream, you'll see I take a master. That took some patience. And then Viper, which I haven't killed yet. I'm gonna actually have to end up doing that. Viper was still like he's definitely the best boss fight. But at the same time, he's most challenging and super annoying. But he's also like really mysterious. Like we knew nothing about him, and that was for a good I don't know how many years, but that was for a good while. We knew nothing about who Viper was. Like, what is this guy? Who is he? And once I saw that trailer for Valk and Viper, seeing that Valk was Viper's father, Valkyrie. She's called Valkyrie. I've heard her name as Valk for so long, I just call her Valk now. Dang. Valkyrie. Once we heard Valkyrie was going to be the new legend, and we saw that trailer with Viper, I was so stoked for Valkyrie to be the next legend. Like, it was nuts. I was super hyped for the lore, the new lore possibilities, and seeing Viper's actual face, kind of seeing who he was, and kind of more the character around Viper was a lot more like there's a lot more to him than just him being some mercenary. He was also a father. And that, to me, was like a really big thing when that happened. I was super excited. And now we get to kind of look into his lore and his daughter's lore. And that's going to be, like, super great. Like, Season 9, the Apex Legends Legacy, is going to be, like, I think it's definitely the most hyped season. Because I kind of liked Season 8, but at the same time, I didn't play until like a few days into Season 8 or like a week into Season 8. So there wasn't much for me to really be hyped about. and I hadn't played since season 3, and I started in season 1, so it was a big gap of stuff I missed completely that I had to go look up on and kind of look at the lore, because I mean, I'm a big lore buff, so I like to kind of know what's going on and everything. But anyways, like, I mean, I've had a lot of fun with season 8 and everything, and Fuse and everything. It was actually a big downfall for Apex Legends, like, statistically, but for me, it was what brought me back, because I like explosions. Fuse was like my legend. Like, who could be cooler, right? I don't know. I'm a Fuse main. I guess I'm just a nutcase, is what it is. But anyways, like, Valkyrie is gonna be, like, I'm gonna have her day one, like, no questions about it. I'll have. I'm making sure I have something, like, she's going to be completely kitted with anything I can kit her out with, type thing, on day one. And then once, like, also we got, and I mean, I guess, you know what, that's enough about Valkyrie. She's good. She's a new legend. Great. Whatever. It is what it is. And now we've also got the Bocek bow, which is the new weapon. And I'm also excited for that because I'm big into archery, especially in games. Like, I love, like, bows in games. They're like my favorite weapons to use ever. So you'll watch. I can guarantee this. I'm going to do a video sometime in the near future when I don't know about near future, but sometime in Legacy that I'm going to be having the 30-30, which is like my all-time favorite long-range weapon, for some reason, because it is. And the Bocek bow, like those, I'm gonna run those two weapons somehow. I'll figure it out. It's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna have to stay at a medium range and be like, you know what? No pushing. I'm gonna push like 2 feet forward, and then you can push me. You push me, and I'm fine. I'm not gonna push. No pushing. But yeah, no, I can guarantee I'm gonna do that at least once or twice, just personally, and then I might do a video on that. Who knows? It should be fun. But yeah, no. I'm super hyped for this season. What else we got? We got the new maps. We got the new arena mode. The arena mode is looking great. I'm a big fan of Titanfall, so I'm going to be curious to see, because they can do games like that. They've shown their ability to do stuff like that in Titanfall 2, and I sadly didn't get to play Titanfall 1, so I will reference Titanfall 2 constantly. But yeah, no, they're gonna be. This is when I try to reload. Anyways, they're gonna be.
Holy shit.
I think they're gonna do a pretty good job. My curiosity is what's like the weapon's gonna be like. Are we gonna get to loot first? Is there gonna be like a looting period where we can't kill anyone? Are we gonna start off with like classes where it's like we get a certain types of weapons that are just white, and like just white attachments, and then, or is it gonna be like we get set on completely different sides of the map, and we kind of just loot in a specific spot quickly, but we only get like a very minimal time to mount, and we have to choose between looting for good gear or pushing so that way we can get the kills quicker. And is it going to be like elimination? Like, no one technically knows, other than it's going to be, well, they technically haven't. I don't think they've actually made it official that it's going to be 3v3, but everyone's speculating 3v3, so I'm going to say it's official that it's 3v3 even though it isn't. But that's the only thing we really know about Arena, is that it's most likely 3v3. Yeah, so that's going to be a big thing. And then what else we got? We got the new maps. Like, Olympus looks like it's going to be in the dark, or at least the map for the arena map does, because they just released that like yesterday, is that the arena map's going to be like a dark, and it's going to have like the Mirage Voyage and everything. So it's going to be curious to see kind of how that is. So yeah, no, that'll be interesting. And as well, like, more on arena, like that's one of the big things I'm speculating, is how it's all going to work, like or like, do we get to create classes, or is it going to be create like almost like the what's it called? It was an LTM. I've got it on the tip of my tongue. The locked and loaded. No, not locked and. yeah, Locked and Loaded LTM, where the one where we got like a Mozambique, but it's going to be like different ones that swap, or is it going to be like ones that we pick, uh, like as a team, like we each pick, like everyone votes on this is your class instead. You know how people do that on maps? They're going to this is the class everyone gets. Go and shoot each other. I'm not sure. Or yeah, no. Like I'm sure there'll be they've got a few different options, anyways. But yeah, no. So that's kind of my rant and everything. Yeah, no. So, thanks for watching. If you liked it, leave a like. If you didn't, I don't give a damn what you do, but be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell down below for more uploads. I'll be seeing y'all shortly. Peace.